does seem like a better way.
Right.
So don't let me fool you for a second. Suicide has been a choice for me.
Okay.
I'm not going to pretend like it wasn't. I'm not going to pretend like I didn't have the thoughts. I'm not going to pretend, but I was like, I'm scared. I'm scared to die from cancer, but I'm also scared to kill myself.
Right.
Was that you being scared what gave you the strength to continue, or what was it that gave you the strength?
What gave me strength to continue was, yes, definitely fear, but more importantly, my family saying that we need you.
Yeah.
We may not have always appreciated you, but you the foundation.
Right.
You the glue that makes this thing go. You're our go-to. And if we don't have a go-to, which I thought in those moments was selfish. Like, you telling me I'm a
Okay. Stay here because you want me to do this.
because you need me for
Right.
this. Like, are you kidding me? Like, no. Like, are you like, no. But the reality is I didn't want to die. I wanted to live on certain days. There were certain days where I was like, yeah, no, I don't want to live today. Right? So it's always a constant battle of do I go or do I stay?
Wow.
Do I go or do I stay? What do I do with this? You know, I know that I want to live and I know that I don't want to die, but I also know that I want to die because this is too hard.
Right.
It's mental anguish. Right? And so what gave me the strength to fight, to live, is that my will is bigger than this.
Yeah.
My will to live is bigger than this. So fight. And one of the things that was important is that my friend said, I'm praying for you, but you're not in this fight with me.
Oh, wow.
I'm praying for you, but you're not in this fight with me. And so that jarred me. What do I need to do to get into the fight?
Right.
What do I need to do?
I thought I was fine.
Because I thought,
What?
if we look at things, I thought I was the one that was actually fighting.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what does that look like? My will, my emotions, my intellect, getting myself fortified and starting to build my faith, right?
So what did you do?
I had to have mustard seed faith. It doesn't take a lot. A mustard seed is the smallest seed.
Right.
And that's all the kind of faith, right? So every day I had to tell myself, just believe that this will be over soon. Just believe that you're stronger than this. Just believe that your faith is bigger than this. Just fight. Take in what you're taking in, use what you need to use, and put out what you need to put out. Put out that I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Put out that I am stronger than the disease that's trying to kill me. Put out love is stronger than death. Surround yourself with love. So I had to find some affirmations that I stood on. I had to look myself in the face, and even when I'm seeing myself shrinking and withering away, that you're beautiful and that you're this and that you're that. So I had to do a lot of self-talk. And in the middle of the night, even when my body is saying, we leaving here. Even when my body is saying, you're not strong enough for this. Even when my body is saying, I had to strengthen my mind.
Right.
Because my mind tells my body what to do. And so if your mind is strong, you have a will. Right? And if your mind and your will lines up.
So was there anyone during this journey that you had to release because they weren't serving you? Okay.
It was it was hard because, you know, I know a lot of people. I ain't got a lot of friends.
Right.
I know a lot of people. And that's my thing. Like, I know a lot of people. And so there were people that meant well, right? They wanted to be there. They wanted to be there, but they wanted to be there so they could have the firsthand information.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
Like,
absolutely.
Like, you're not actually really here for me.
No, you're here for
You're
what
here
you can
for
learn and go back and
say, like, you got it first-handedly because I was there.
Right.
I've seen it. Like, I
I know the truth.
I know,
Yes.
And so I had to start to discover because stuff was getting out that I hadn't said. So I was like, I didn't tell you that.
People are
Right.
messy,
I
even within
know.
tragedy.
Because this is an intimate process. This is a fight for your life, and you want to talk?
Like, one, you're not my friend.
Okay.
And two, I didn't tell you that.
Right.
So where you hear it from.
Right.
So I had to circle the room. Who was in the room when this specific thing was said?
Okay.
Because my body was shutting down. The doctors gave me 10 months to live.
Wow. And
My body
somebody
was-
in there taking notes and reporting.
Somebody went and said that. And so I put everybody out the room. Everybody get out. Good luck and God bless you.
Right.
Everybody get out, right? And so there's a group of women that I two specifically, Don Moore and Shanetta Burns.
Yes.
Those two women, I
Hey,
love
ladies.
them. Hey guys, I love them, right? They came in as intercessors to simply pray.
Absolutely.
We don't need to know information. We don't need to do anything. We just need to pray. And so with them came Ashley Cobb and Miosha Williams
Yes.
and Jackie McClendon. Those were the women that prayed and laid out before God for my life. Right? Because in that process, I wasn't saying the wrong things. I believe whatever you say out of your mouth gets into the atmosphere.
Right.
I wasn't saying the right stuff. I was saying this, my cancer, I was owning it as if I bought it and purchased it and got the receipt for it.
Right.
I took it on as my own. And Jackie said, don't say that no more. Because every time you say it, it affects your body. So say something different. And if you can't say anything at all, if you can't say the right words, then don't say anything.
Right.
Let me speak for you.
What a blessing.
Right? That's what she said. And I said, what if I don't like what you're saying? What if I like what you're saying?
That's the Sylvia I remember.
What if I then what I'm gonna do? You just want me to be quiet now?
Right.
You just quiet and you saying stuff that I don't agree with, right?
Right.
But you learn to submit to people.
Right.
You learn to submit when you want something and you need something, and that is going to give you life. You learn to
Yeah.
Right.
Just be quiet.
As hard as it may
even
be.
if I don't like what you're saying, like
Right.
say nothing, right? And so, honest to goodness, and I say this all the time, without Jackie and those women, they prayed for me. I don't know that I would be here, right? I don't know that I do not know that I would be here without them. And so that began to take, its course, and I began to be strengthened. I began to fight from a different place, right? So it's different when you can fight right here. You knuckle up, see what's in front of you. You going at it, right? But when you're able to elevate and see and look from a higher altitude, now you have an aerial view of everything around you, and you begin to fight in a different space. I'm fighting to have my peace. I'm fighting so that my surroundings is safe. I'm fighting so now you can look a little, because you're not bedridden, you're out of the bed, you can move around, you can eat, you starting to build strength, because now food becomes your friend again. And so when it wasn't your friend, it depleted me of everything that I had, because I didn't have any nourishment going in. So I didn't have the strength that I needed to do what I needed to do. And so then things become now different. And so now I'm looking at, who do I need? And more importantly, who do I want in this space?
Right.
And so that's how it began to turn a corner. So now all things are well, right? We getting good reports from the doctor, and everything is good. And so cancer says not that easy. So it returns with an advanced stage.
Oh, wow.
And this is all within the time frame of.
So this is from 2013 to 2015, right? My son is a senior in high school. right? He's graduating. Doesn't want to go away to college because his mother is sick, and I don't want to take that long plane ride home if my mom dies. So now I'm struggling to get my kid out of the door to college because he's like, no, you're sick, and I need to be here with
Yeah.
you because although these are my brothers, you birthed me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's happening. And so now here we are in 2017. And Gangster was like, that was a good fight, but I want you again.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
So now what do we do?
It's time to fight again.
But it's not the
Put
same
your
fight.
gloves back on.
But it's not the same fight because it's a different fight. Because now the cancer is more aggressive.
So now you're doing more tests, more chemo, more
Start the process
all over.
all over again. Right? So I'm just like, all right, cool. So I'll get them same 5 ladies because I know that this worked.
Exactly.
So I know that this worked. Now you're giving me 10 months to live. Now you're saying that everything is shutting down. Now you're saying that my liver got cancer on it. Now you're saying my kidneys ain't functioning. Now you're saying that this and that is going south. And so I prepared to die. I prepared to die. So 10 months, we're going to party every month for the next 10 months.
You had to live your best life.
So I started having all of these cancer parties, right? Started having all these parties. And sometimes we forget that doctors are practicing too.
Right.
They ain't
And
got
they
it.
do not have the final. Okay. I feel you.
So, there's a video. We're sitting, we're crying. We do a live. I'm boo-hooing because life before me is flashing, right? Life is flashing and things are happening, and so I'm now at this point. It's like, okay, I didn't been around this block. I know what this feels like. So now it's all right, cool. Let's just settle into this, and we're gonna go out the way that we're going to go out, and that's how we're gonna do it. Yeah. So
This is deep. This is really deep.
We're having cancer parties.
ready to die.
We just embraced it this time. Like, okay, I'm the big C. It's me.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I'm the epitome of that. So the first time you didn't do that. So what was so different this time that you just said, you know what, I'm going to, I'm
Surrender.
Yeah, that's the word. Surrender.
I think that I just didn't have it for all of the treatment again, the whirlwind of doctor's appointments, the radiation or surgeries or this or that, or I was just like, yeah, no, right? And so and I initially started, I did chemo, but I was just like, I can't do radiation again. Like I'm married and my body is like unattractive, and you got this, one breast bigger than the other one. So aesthetically, I'm spending $60 on Bombshell by Victoria's Secret. So aesthetically, I can look the same. And just like, I don't want to spend all these $60 on bras and things of that nature. And so, I think and I didn't want to lose my breasts. And I felt like as long as I have my breasts, I've won, right? But it's a hunter kind of cancer. It hunts for this specific kind of tissue. And so it is definitely something that I had to, really, really, really consider. And so I just didn't want to fight that way. And I was just like, I'm good. Like, I'm good. I don't want to do it.